Hey there, folks. This is Shane Trejo. Right now, I'm holed up in Lowe's in Monroe, Michigan, driving to Washington, D.C. to cover the Conservative Political Action Conference. Blew out a tire, so we're waiting. Going to get there tonight, though, and be able to cover all the festivities starting tomorrow. Wanted to talk a little bit about the video news project we're doing at Populist Brief News. Visit the website at pb-news.com. Right now, our organization is just getting started. Just got the first few dozen news stories up there. What our organization is doing is, besides breaking the news, we're also wanting to take what's in the news and kind of separate it from the spin that you get at CNN, New York Times, or wherever else. Even right-wing news sources can have some spin some of the time, so it's unfortunate that it's that way, but we're trying to do what we can to kind of clear that up. Also want to break news stories at the local level, at the state level. A lot of corruption, a lot of different swamps out there that need to be drained right now. We're going to try to put a spotlight on the many different instances of local corruption. We do have a story up there right now about something that happened in Walled Lake, Michigan, rather affluent locality within a township in Michigan, but the level of corruption there is just insane, out of control, like you wouldn't believe. And the woman was basically thrown off of the town council because of completely made up, specious nonsense. So a lot of stuff like that's happening. The will of the people is not at hand. Pretty much there's an oligarchy running every town council, county commission. Not Washington, D.C. is just the beginning of this. So we, it does seem like the bad guys are on the run. So we want to continue to put the spotlight on them and make sure that they are exposed to the fullest. So we're going to have a team of video reporters. I'm just getting it started at CPAC this weekend, hoping to get a lot of different interviews with people, a lot of newsmakers there, to see what we can do in terms of that. I'm going to be covering the actual speeches too, and getting any sort of good quotes there. And understand that Marine Le Pen is going to be there. Marine Le Pen's niece or something is going to be there. So that's going to be interesting. I understand that a lot of the old guard conservatives are angry about that, angry about the new populist wave coming in. So it's going to be interesting to see how the students are, react to that, see how many students are more populist, how many students are more traditionally conservative, and gauge exactly where the movement's going there. Also on PB News, we're more independent, obviously. Probably most of the content's going to be geared toward Trump supporters, and so that they know what's going on with the administration, and they know that what aspects of the administration are globalist, which are not, separating all that spin that's always in the mainstream news there. But we also want to appeal to a broader group. It's not just one side that wants a solution. Obviously, there are people from all the political spectrums who want a solution to all these insane problems that are dooming our society right now. So we want to appeal to libertarians, we want to appeal to populist, independent-minded Bernie supporters. We want to go with information that can, get people from across the spectrum engaged, and actually, point them at people who are part of the problem, so that we're not all just bickering at each other, ripping each other's heads off, as we tend to do, but we can actually focus our ire on the people who are really at fault: the oligarchs, the elites, the bankers, the military-industrial complex, the defense contractors, special interest groups, so on and so forth. So there's a lot of blame to go around, and we just don't want all this infighting amongst the American people who are patriotic, well-intentioned, not corrupt, have families to feed. We want them all on the same page, and that's what our website's going to try to do. Got some content up there right now, pb-news.com. Check it out. It's just in its infancy right now. We're going to be adding those videos soon, over the next few days. be starting a YouTube channel. This is going to be the initial video on the YouTube channel, so nowhere to go but up from here. And it's great to finally get this project off the ground. We want to do it for years. And if you want to be a part of this in any sort of way, please just email us. We'll have an email in the comments section. So check that out and enjoy the PB News, the Populist Brief coverage of CPAC over the next several days. We'll be having stories and video coverage up there, and if anything crazy goes down, we'll try to get coverage up as quickly as possible. Hopefully it goes off without anything too wild happening, but if it does, we'll be on it. Thank you.